Hello, I'm Connor McAndrews.
And I'm Will McDonald. We're here with Coach D'Annunzio, and we're just going to ask him some questions for the pregame show. So, going to the homecoming game, 3-0, how do you feel about the game, and how do you think it will play out?
Listen, I'm very excited about the game. I think you have two really good football teams going at it, 3-0. It's homecoming. I know our team will be ready to play. We're looking at this game as, we're going to try to out-physical them. We know what they like to do. They like to throw the ball. So we're going to concentrate on that. Our defensive backs have put in a lot of work this week, as well as our linebackers to shut them down in the passing game. I do think there'll be some points scored, but I'm hoping that the numbers on our side are a little bit higher than theirs.
All right.
All right, Coach. So, how do you think the team's prepared for the game this week, and how do you think that will affect the outcome of the game?
Well, as I mentioned, we're focusing on their passing game, but I think our team understands the importance of the game. Being 4-0 going into the next game against Staples will be fantastic, much better than 3-1 for sure. But I think it's more of a mental frame of mind. We always strive to get, as you guys know, right? We strive to get better every week, and last week was a tough challenge. Kind of stalled out in the third and fourth quarters, and it became a real close game. But I think we learned something from it. So I think we're going to be ready to go. Homecoming certainly helps. You'll have all your fans and buds and peeps in the stands, and I think everybody's going to rise to the occasion. So I think we'll be ready to go when kickoff hits.
So the word of the week is dominance. How does that get our minds right, do you think, to for the game?
Yeah. Well, as I told you guys, I think that they're a team that likes to practice in helmets and uppers and not very physical on the field during the week, and we're kind of the exact opposite. We like to get after it. We like to hit a little bit. So when we talk about dominance, we're going to go out there and try to dominate every play. We always talk about winning every play, but I like the word domination or dominance just because it's not like winning every play, but it's really taking control every play. And when you do that, you start to wear the opponent down. When they realize that they can't hold up against your blocks or they can't tackle you, and they start to get worn down, that's a sign of, white flag goes out and we just run out the clock and dance on the 30. So we're gonna do our Wilton Warrior version of domination.
All right.
Sounds great.
Well, that was our interview with Coach D'Annunzio for the pregame show. And
We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys next week.